He said, and I quote, "Candace, it was supposed to be you." It was supposed to be you. I gotta tell you, in those weeks following Charlie's assassination, I didn't feel like myself. I felt like I was honestly having an out of body experience. I didn't want to accept things. Obviously, that's the reason that I went away to Wyoming. But with every week that we move further from September 10th, I have more clarity. And I'm starting to focus on things that happened in those early days. And there are certain things that are playing in my mind over and over again. I would say that happened in the first 72 hours following Charlie's assassination. I was in a state of trauma, and not for a single second during that state of trauma did I believe that Turning Point USA would later be involved in what seems like a cover up, right? It seems like if you have to lie ever, it's because you're covering up the truth. Duh. And like I said, my initial sense was that all of us would come together and try to figure out who did this, because the Tyler Robinson story wasn't making any sense. Well, I want to tell you guys this. There's another phone call that I had with Andrew Kovait where I was crying on the phone with him. I mean, I am talking maybe 72 hours max after Charlie was killed. And he was also upset on the phone, but he said something and it's hitting differently the more that I think about it. He said, and I quote, "Candace, it was supposed to be you." It was supposed to be you. Now, at the time, I dismissed this as some sort of bargaining, right? That's an actual stage of grief. You do bargain. You wish that it was this person. You could trade it. Maybe you wish that it was yourself. And to be honest, I did go through that phase of bargaining with Charlie. Like, why didn't it happen to somebody else? This is a good person who had his whole life ahead of him. I mean, I told you that even my father went through that stage of grief. My father was like, this makes me feel terrible because Charlie has lived his life so admirably, and like I've had so many chances in life, so many illnesses, and it just makes me so sad. But now I'm feeling a little bit different, removed from the situation.